Right, hi guys. Welcome to my tutorial. To this lesson, I will teach you how to create your first HTML file or your index file. Okay, but before you start um do anything in your HTML file, you need to have a design in Photoshop. So I've created a simple layout in my Photoshop, which I have the header. Okay, inside the header I have the logo and the menu, and over here I will always put a montage or a picture for later usage, and in my homepage I have some teaser and of course your footer. So basically, in this design I need to have one div of container that will hold everything. Okay, two for the header, three for the montage, four for the um, teaser, and your footer. So it's be five. So in your teaser, I'm gonna create a div class. So because basically the size of each div going to be the same and the layout is going to be similar. So I have to create div class. Okay, div ID is very unique div, so you need to create one. So okay, we go back to Dreamweaver. I'm gonna start adding the new div. See how to insert div. Okay, you go to insert. Okay, here, insert layout object. Choose div tag. Okay, since you have two types of div tag, you have class and ID. Remember, I explained to you from my previous class what is class and what is ID. Okay, for a unique div, you need to create div ID. So first, you need to create a container. Container is where you put the rest of the elements or the rest of the IDs in this container. Click OK. All right. Okay, and then just name this as container. All right. Right. So after you have created the container, you need to create the rest of the div ID inside container. Okay, when you wanted to do that, you have to create inside the div ID tag, which is here. So you need to remove that, and okay, I normally do create a new line so that I know which div ID inside the ID. Okay, I'm gonna press tab and I'm gonna insert new ID. Div ID. The second div ID is the header. Alright, click OK. And then next div ID is the montage. Alright, so you go to Dreamweaver, insert third div ID, name it as montage. Click OK. Alright, and next is I want to create a space where I can put all these three div class later. So I'm going to name this ID as content. Alright, go back to Dreamweaver again. Go to insert, choose div tag, and then ID. Name the ID as cont. Then last but not least is the footer. Okay. Alright, don't forget to save this file. Okay, go to file, save as. Alright, remember you already managed your site. Okay, you don't have to choose where you want to save your file, where you want to save your file, because it's already set for you the directory or the direction of your folder. So name this file as index since it's the first, or this is your main page. Then click save. Alright.